Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. We're in the Cameron Highlands, guys, as you would have seen in the last video. Amazing, terrible weather today though. It's really cold. It's not raining, just the ground's all wet from this fog. Hopefully it'll clear up a bit. And this town, it seems to be, all the tourist attractions seem to be strawberry farms and tea plantations and things, which I'm not really into. But I've got 2 more nights here. So I've got today and tomorrow. Right now I'm going to go and get a haircut. I've got to find a haircut and get some laundry done. I've got a bag of laundry there. They don't do it at this hotel, which, look at my hotel and they haven't got a laundry service, but that's all right. So I'm going to head up the road. They've told me where there's a laundry. It's about 5 kilometres away though. And then I'm going to try and find a haircut, and hopefully this fog will be lifted a bit so we can go and do some exploring. Well, I'm neat and tidy again, thanks to these guys in here. And my washing's in getting done. Just got to come back here in a few hours to pick it up. So now I'm just going to ride around, do a bit of exploring. I'll do the video tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better. But this is a nice day for riding. It was just freezing before. In Bangladesh and in India, when I said that wasn't what I thought tea plantations would look like. This is what I thought tea plantations would look like. Just green and thick. Beautiful, guys. Sorry, there's not much content for you today, but I'm having an amazing ride through the mountains. I've just stopped to put the camera on the helmet, so now we've got helmet cam. Look where we are. Just incredible. It's all tea. It must be all different grades of tea, because some of it's light green, some of it's dark green. But I can't really give it to it on these roads because there's traffic everywhere. Little one-lane road, people going backwards and forwards. Guys, a really nice day for riding. Nice and cool. Just beautiful. Look where I am. Unbelievable. The mist in the mountains. Village down the bottom here. Oh guys, now I've always said this, like Australia's meant to be hot. When it's cold it's unbearable. England's meant to be cold, so when it's hot you get on the London Underground, all these guys wearing suits and ties, 30 degrees, and they live on curry. Ooh, it stinks, but I think this area is meant to be cool and wet, so it just feels right, like an old logging town in Western Australia. Yeah, this must be where all that traffic's going to and coming from. Do a tour of the tea plantation, but we did that in Bangladesh, remember, already. Well, all the people trudging up the hill. You get to try lots of tea, but it's just, I've seen videos of it where they're just giving you like watered tea to taste, where for me I like a nice milky sweet cup of tea, cup of chai. Oh, that's what I miss about India. Complaints I had about India, their tea culture, I can't complain about. Oh, I don't know if you can see it on GoPro. Got a little like a Tudor castle up in the hill there. This place had heaps of advertising on the road, but it's just another strawberry farm. But look at the little hotel rooms. It's pretty cool. It really is pretty cool. Looking out over the mountains. I don't know if the guys that have been following me from the beginning will remember where we went in Sung Hill in Colombia. It's stuff like that, but without the glass, just the little things looking out over the mountain where the abseiling was. Guys, you can see the little Ferris wheel here. This area seems to be set up for local tourism. Bring your kids, there's a lot of kids stuff. Little fairs like that. That thing's got a whole lot of little like sideshow things inside that shed. It's not really set up for vloggers. There's not really much here, but guys, I'm not saying don't come here. Beautiful, relaxing. And if you're on a bike, definitely come here. nearby farms I've seen as well. Oh, here's a little zoo. This is all near my hotel where we are now. And always up this hill. Traffic. People like this one. We've got our washing done. These guys here. Around, it was 7 ringgit, which is around $2.20 Australian. It's about maybe $1.50 US, I guess. View from my window, there's still just a big fog this morning, but the fog's moving, which it wasn't doing yesterday, and there's blue skies over there. So let's hope we get a nicer day today. We can explore. Very European, Swiss kind of vibe to it, just the buildings, the countryside. And I've just ridden into Touristville. This must be where everyone stays in the Cameron Highlands. But still, well, now that I've got the camera on, there's none, but there's been tourists everywhere. And again, that Swiss kind of mountain vibe. And as I told you, there's really not much here. It's all like farms and tea plantations and flower orchards and things, but this is the chapel of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. This was built in 1935, so compared with some of the stuff I've shown you, this is relatively new. But it's one of the things on the list. The convent's just up the hill here. That looks a lot older. Let's go and find out a bit about the convent. Guys, this is the Sekolah Kebangsaan convent. It's now a school. When the British left the area, it was then made into a school when Malaysia got independence, which I can't remember when, guys, but if you go back and look at last year's videos from East Malaysia, Borneo, I talk a lot about independence. Yeah, after that it was turned into a school, and I can't find the age. Nobody knows the age. There's this guard here that wouldn't even tell me the name so I could look it up. But anyway, beautiful old building. It has to be at least 100 years old, but I could be wrong. But all the websites I've looked in, like it's just other travellers doing blogs and things, is the only information I can find, but even they haven't put in the age. So I don't think anyone really knows the age. Like there'll be people, of course, that know the age, but none of the workers, nobody here seems to know. There's not a plaque on the wall like they'd have in a lot of places. But yeah, what a gorgeous old building, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go and do a bit more of an explore. It's a lot better weather today than it was yesterday. Even though I am sort of in my winter gear, it's a bit chilly, but beautiful day. I just hope it's like this tomorrow because I'm riding further into the mountains. This is Tanavata, this town, and it's this little section here. It looks like all the budget backpackers with dormitories and things. Here you can get a room for about $21 Australian, which is about maybe $13 US, $13 US. Well guys, it advertised as an art museum here. Art museum, but it's just a gift shop. It happens a lot in Asia. And now we're going to head off to the mossy forest. I don't know if there'll be much I can show you on film, but we'll go and find out. Made it. That was a ride. That was a bit of fun. Well, not so much fun because I was in first and second gear all the way, but beautiful ride. This is the Mossy Forest car park, and there's hikes all the way through this part of the hills. Oh, no drone zone. And we're inside a cloud, so you can't really see, but I can imagine what this, just from what I can see here, I can imagine what this would be like when it's nice and sunny. I'm not going hiking, guys, especially not in this. It's quite wet. I'm getting wet and enough riding. Hello! Bikes in pretty much every direction, you can see. The road continues on here, but I can't work out where it goes to. If I worked out it went to a village or something, I'd keep going and then come back on the main road, but it doesn't seem to. I'm just going to head back though, but that was a beautiful ride up here, guys. Just stuff like this. Well, you saw a bit of it on that B-roll. Here it was all uphill like this. Now it's more downhill. When I'm walking, I'd rather downhill, but when I'm riding, I prefer uphill. Got a lot less control. But this road, you can see the concrete's been, yeah, I don't know what you call that. It's got all the strips on it, so you've got a lot more traction. Here's a lot more of what we call in Western Australia loggers' huts. Well, those soda waters that I found, I got the first day here, I got very lucky, I think. By the looks, they're the only soda waters in the whole of the Cameron Highlands, because I've been looking everywhere. I've still got one in my fridge, so I'm alright, but I'd rather have a few. Well, that was some amazing riding, guys. Not too much content for you guys, but it really was a fun couple of days for me. But I've got plenty of footage to make a video, so if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. May as well hit that bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can. We'll see you in the next one.